Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eureka channel. Channel whose main objective is to empower individuals and families. And realizing that we are in a world of a lot of social change. The society is undergoing a lot of change, and the family is affected greatly. So now, today, I want to look at this aspect of divorce and separation. And you might not even have having divorced or separated, but you may be living in a family, but then the relationship between the husband and the wife is very good, and then you are living in sort of what we call, or what I call, the empty cell marriage. That is where physically you are there, but emotionally you are not there. So now, when the parents separate or when they divorce, the children are affected greatly. Now, even before looking at the issue of effect on children and the young people in general, there is the financial constraints when people separate. There is the issue of house movement. People are going to relocate. There is also the rolling standards of living. Families will split between partners. Some children will go with the mother, others will be left with the father. Then there is also the aspect of the reconstituted families. The father may go and remarry. The mother may go and get remarried. And then all this is a great challenge. So now, this morning, I would actually like to look on the effect which this has on children. And by looking at the effects of the children, it is going to be a wake-up call, our clarion call, that divorce and separation, they are not good for a family at whatever level. No matter even if there are problems in the family, it is important for the family to try to solve these problems amicably by seeing a family therapist, a counselor, to see their pastor, to see other social welfare agencies, to see doctors, psychiatrists, before they make a decision to part. Now, these are the factors which are going to, these are the effects which divorce and separation is going to have on the children. Remember, the children are the foundation of the family. If the children are not well taken care of, that family doesn't have a future. It is a lost family. Now, one effect is children feel insecure, disoriented, and confused. They wonder what has happened. They feel that they are drawn into endless conflict. The children are drawn into endless conflict because the father will try to show them how the mother is bad. The mother is trying to show them how the father is bad. And so you get them into a problem where they are not able to make a decision. You are making them handle conflicts, and the age cannot be able to allow them. It's going to have a lot of problem. At school, people may become more dependent, attention seeking, and needy. They get affected even in school. They just want to get attention from others. They feel that they cannot be able to do things on their own. They feel they are helpless. And then they also, at this stage, they also get into a denial stage. They don't want to accept the father and the mother as parted. They have separated. They have divorced. And so it become a little bit of a problem. If, for example, when the other children are talking about their parents, they are also going to talk about their parents being together. And so this makes them be on a denial. Then there is also the aspect of guilt. They feel they are the one who caused this separation. They start blaming themselves. They feel that the mother and the father were not separated. Probably they are the one who caused the problem. Probably it was because of their behavior. It is what we call the magic thinking. The magic thinking is where somebody think the behavior or unbehavior is what caused to unfortunate event of somebody. The magic thinking. So the children end up suffering from magic thinking, start having guilt, start blaming themselves, and they feel that they are the one who contributed. So now another effect is they bottle up feelings of anger and outbursts. And now this anger, bottling anger and outbursts, they end up now even bullying others. Then they also end up having inferiority complex. They start having low self-esteem. They start feeling inferior. They feel they are not like other children. They feel they have lost something. Then there is also the effect they still feeling anger towards the parent. They think that the parents are very bad people. And then there is also the feeling of rejection. They wonder, when did the parent walk away? They feel my father, you have walked away. My mother, you have walked away. Or both of you have walked away. So they suffer from rejection. They feel they have been rejected. So they also feel abandoned. If one parent has lost them, there is likely even for the other parent to lose them, and then they end up losing all of them. So they are always worried or feeling that they might be abandoned. Then they feel isolated. They feel being also a victim. They can end up being a victim of bullying. And then they are also feeling that probably one day the father and the mother, they are going to be reunited. So they become filled with the beliefs of reunion. Another effect is the aspect of anxiety. They end up becoming sick. They have stomach problem. They start having headache, complaining that they are sick. They start having migraine headache. And this is a psychological sickness, but all this is because of this separation. Then there is also the issue of panic, and finally, there is the aspect of poor performance in school. So in a nutshell, you can see there are multiple problems. The problems are many, which can result when the mother and the father separate. That is going to affect the life of the children in a greater dimension, and the trauma which will be created will be with the children for many years to come. Thank you.